What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to talk about Hawkeye. I finished watching the entire Disney Plus series, and what I can say without spoiling is this: that Hawkeye is a show that is not about Hawkeye. That said, it's not something that I actually did not like. In fact, I enjoyed the show a lot. I had a lot of fun. One of the newer characters, Kate Bishop, she is very, very entertaining, and in fact she's very charming. The actors, in my opinion, did a fantastic job. However, if you go into a show that is called Hawkeye, you're actually expected to see more of Hawkeye. So overall, I thought this movie was definitely, I'm calling it a movie, sorry. This series I liked it. It was very interesting. It had some nice fight scenes. Kate Bishop is awesome, but this should have been called the Kate Bishop show, because obviously to me it feels like this is they're trying to pass the torch. They're trying to retire the old generation and give the new generation the space to shine, which is totally fine. But you shouldn't name your show Hawkeye if the show is not really about Hawkeye. So let's talk a little bit about this. And by the way, this will have spoilers, so if you haven't seen the show, you should watch this video after. Okay, like I said, I started off watching it, and I actually think I watched the first episode with my brother, and we had a great time. I thought it was very entertaining. I enjoyed the action. And I enjoy seeing Hawkeye as well, especially now. Like, it feels realistic that you're not like when you were 10 years ago, because we tend to age and we tend to even though he's really experienced, but in the show he's definitely not Hawkeye that we are so used to see. And I'm totally okay with that. But what I'm disappointed in the show is this. So I'll start with what is disappointing first, is the fact that I was expecting to hear more about Hawkeye himself, his struggle, I actually thought we were going to see a lot of like flashback with Ronan. I always get the names wrong, I'm so sorry. But anyways, and none of that stuff was present. It feels like this show was basically an introduction to Kate Bishop. And like I said, I thought the character was extremely charming. I loved her. It's that kind of character that you can't really hate. But my disappointment was the fact that if this was a show about her, they should have named this maybe a little bit different. For instance, the very last episode, right, which I just watched a few days ago, Hawkeye could not even get himself off a Christmas tree. And it sounds silly for someone that was part of the Avengers. The Avengers they were the best of the best. You would not have someone that cannot even get off a tree. Of course, they played for laughs. They made it as a joke. But at the same time, I think that they're doing a disservice to the Hawkeye character, and that's where I think maybe it's not really a good idea to do stuff like that. Like, if you want to send these characters off and you want to retire them, it should be sort of how it was done with Tony Stark. He went in a way that broke everybody's heart, but it was so respectful. He was still Iron Man when it happened. But now this new show was basically the Kate Bishop show. It was more about her story. I think she was as present as Hawkeye, if not even more. And like I said, she was extremely charming. I loved all her scenes. I thought she was amazing. I loved her skills. I liked the fact that she looked up to Hawkeye. I loved the very beginning. I think the first episode was my favorite, when we had flashbacks from all the way of what happened in New York, and when she sees Hawkeye falling, and it was just that kind of stuff. It's something that I really like, because I believe that's how heroes are born. You always look up to someone. So that relationship that they had, I thought it was brilliant. I really enjoyed the girl was really awesome. Great job. And I'm excited. I mean, they did a good job to introduce Kate Bishop in a way that, yes, I want to see more of this character. She's very charming. She's not annoying to the point that nothing like that. But it was a little bit of a disservice to Hawkeye. And I think that's a problem, you know. Hawkeye was so beaten up towards the end. Like I said, he couldn't even get off the tree. And then we have the whole Yelena story as well, because she wants to kill him because of what happened to Black Widow. And even though everything happened exactly how I thought it would, and I don't think that's a good thing. But I mean, what would happen there? Would she kill him? I don't think so. But it was a bit weird that she was like out for blood without even having a conversation with him. And the whole, whistle is what makes Yelena understands, yeah, he did have a relationship with my sister, so I'll just let him off the hook. That's okay. That thing I actually liked. But what I didn't like is that towards the end, it was just very weird that Hawkeye was just not doing much on his own show. I don't know what they have planned going forward here. Like I said, this was mostly an introduction to Kate Bishop. They should have done it in a different way, or maybe even named the show a different way, even though I thought it started off really strong, but I was a bit disappointed how it ended. That said, I also wanted to talk about Kingpin, right? Now we have officially the character from the Netflix show is canon into the Marvel Universe, and I think that is a awesome thing because that show was excellent. My only concern here is that it's also a very violent show, and I don't know how this is going to be part in a Disney Plus show. I don't think the qualities will be the same, you know. And if you haven't seen the Daredevil show, you should, because now these characters from the Daredevil are part of the MCU. So if you are an MCU fan, you need to watch the Daredevil show because they're all in it. The same actor is back, and he's brilliant, you know. I thought his fight with Kate was really a way to show how strong he is, you know, like it seems like nothing affects him, you know, like she's throwing arrows at him and he's just easily he throws her like a piece of like she feels like a feather next to this guy, you know. She just throws him, he just throws her around so easily. And of course at the very end she uses that whole electrocution, like the only way to drop him or to defeat him for at least a little bit. And then we end in a way that Kingpin is going against Maya, and it looks like Maya shot him, but I don't think there's no way they would bring this major character to just kill him off camera like that. And of course, if there's nobody's dead. You know that rule, so for sure he is not dead, he's coming back. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe he took the gun and killed Maya towards the very end. I actually thought Maya character was also very interesting. The fact that, because her story, to me, it felt very realistic when it comes to like, gangs, and these people are always killing each other, you know, doing things that you don't know. So all of that, I thought it was fine. I thought she was actually a pretty amazing character. My only disappointment with the show, like I said, it was mostly the fact that it's not a Hawkeye show. So yes, that is my overall thoughts of the Hawkeye show. But anyways, guys, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Maybe you have a different opinion. That's totally fine as well. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this series, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe for more. And we'll see you next time. Bye.